Hello.
Hello.
My name is Beth Green, otherwise known as Granny Rocks.
And my name is James Maynard, otherwise known as the Songbird. And tonight I'll be handling the chat as usual. So please chat with us. We'd love to hear from you. And I'll pass it on to Beth, and she can talk to you directly live in person.
Now remember, if you come after the show, I won't hear you during the show, so I can't chat with you live and in person, but I can chat with you later,
Yeah.
right? So tonight I am going to talk about how to get rest, relaxation, and regeneration. A surprising perspective. Maybe surprising. I don't know. I can't guarantee that you're going to be surprised, but you may be.
You often surprise us. In fact, we'd be surprised if we weren't surprised.
That's possible. So I would love to talk to you about that. And in the meantime, I want to remind you that this is the Granny Raps and Rocks show, and we broadcast every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And we love our audience, and we love to welcome you live or afterwards. And James is trying to get our live stream showing so that when you do make comments that we will see them. But in the meantime, there we go. There we go. All right, wonderful. And we already have.
Todd says, "Can't hear you very well, Beth."
One more time, I messed up. Okay, thank you, Todd. I had it all figured out, but then before the show, I turned off the microphone so I wasn't wasting the battery. Well, thank you, Todd, for reminding me, so I'm going to start again. What I'm talking about tonight is rest, relaxation, and regeneration. How to get them. A surprising perspective. And I did say that if you're here live, I can chat with you live, but if not, I will chat with you later.
Oh, and here Elizabeth says hello and sends a heart of love. And Todd says better.
Should be better. Should certainly
Thank
be
you,
better.
Todd.
All right, thank you. As a matter of fact, it's Todd's birthday today, so
Happy birthday,
this is
Todd.
special. Happy birthday to Todd. And
Oh, and he says, wonderful topic.
oh, I love that.
And Catalina says hi and sends a rainbow and a heart of love.
Thank you,
Catalina.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys already. Well, first of all, I want to go through what rest, relaxation, regeneration really are about, and the way we try to do it and how it doesn't work, and what the connection is, and what might work better.
Good.
All right?
I'm all ears.
He wants to know. He thought he knew what I was going to say.
I thought
but
so.
I don't even know what I'm going to say. So
So you'll be surprised too.
I'm always surprised by what I say. Okay, so I want to get right to it. So rest, most of us, when we think about rest, we think about doing nothing, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, I'm going to rest now. That means I'm going to stop everything. Maybe I'm going to go to sleep. Maybe I'll just lie down, but I'm not doing anything.
Oh, and Amy says, you sound great, Beth, but now James is a bit loud.
Okay, so
And
hold-
hi, and lots of love, and she sends a couple of hearts of love and sunshine.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you,
so
Amy.
James will.
I'll hold it further
hold it
from
a
my
little
mouth.
further, right. Okay, so people think that resting is the state of doing nothing. Wouldn't you say that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, what do you think is happening when you're resting? Your body and brain and all of that are doing a lot. They are repairing.
Oh.
It is not at all doing nothing. It is not doing all the external things that we do so that we can do the internal things that we need to do, right? And what do you think that is? That is regeneration.
Oh, yeah, the body's regenerating.
The body regenerates. The mind regenerates. The spirit regenerates. When we sleep, we need to be in a state where our bodies, minds, and spirits can do what they need to in order to regenerate. So actually, rest is regeneration.
Okay.
And
True rest.
true rest is regeneration. And without that, oh my God, we are not able to do anything. I mean, even the computer has to rest. Turn it off and let it regenerate. Isn't that what computers do when you turn them off? They renew themselves. They fix things that get messed up.
It's like a reset. Yeah.
It's like a reset. So you see, what I'm trying to say, that even computers have to reset and have to regenerate, and so do we. Now, what about our misinterpretation of relaxation? Well, a lot of people think relaxation is having a drink or watching television or taking drugs or a pill or something. Like, oh no, I'm so tense. Well, now, what's the problem with that? Well, here's the deal. When we are relaxing, we are going into a state of observation of our stress and our tension. And if we bring our attention to our tension, we can focus on relaxation. So you notice that, okay, if you're doing yoga or meditation or you're doing some relaxation technique, you'll say, okay, sometimes you tense up and then you relax, or you just bring your awareness to your shoulders. Are they like this? If they are, you're probably not very relaxed. See what I'm saying? So then you become aware. So now in the state of relaxation, we're also very busy. We are looking for the stressors. We are looking for the places in our bodies, in our minds, and our spirits where we are tense. So we're getting when we're relaxing, we're not drugging ourselves. We're becoming more aware of what is going on with this.
So often we try to numb ourselves, like with TV.
Exactly. And that will not relax you. That will cover up, and very often it will make you worse. Because if you drink or whatever, it's going to make you sick. You're taking away your very health that will help you to actually relax. So you bring your attention. Now it's the same thing on an emotional level. So you say, relax already, relax, have a drink, relax, right? Okay, I'm not saying that no one should ever drink ever, but I'm saying drinking is not about relaxing. And that instead of doing that, you can also look not only at your body, scan your body, see where you're tense, and try to bring whatever technique works for you to relax your body, but also your mind. You say, okay, I'm not relaxed because I'm worrying about my children, or I'm worrying about global warming, or I'm worrying about, my finances. I'm worried about whether my husband is unfaithful. So anyway, all that stuff. Now what we do is we become aware of what is stressing us out. And we try to look for a way to release the anxiety and the tension and the stress. Like, okay, I accept, we have some tools in the Living with Reality book. I release the need to worry about my finances because there's nothing I can do about that today, right? So it's like, okay, we're worrying, we're going around in circles. Well, not very relaxing. So let's see if we can get to the bottom of what is stressing us out. Okay, so let's say I'm worried that I can't pay my taxes this year. Well, why am I worried about that? Well, it's not even tax time. Why am I worrying now about something I could worry about tomorrow? Or instead of worrying, I could say, well, if the day comes that I can't pay my taxes, who can I ask for help? And I can think about that. Or what could I sell? But, or just saying, I'm doing the best I can. If I have to declare bankruptcy, that's just the way it is. Or right now, I've finally gotten into bed. Is my daughter using heroin again? Well, what am I going to do about it now? So I say, no, right now, what I need to do is allow myself to, guess what? Regenerate. There is nothing more relaxing than regeneration. Now, what do I mean by that? When two beings come together and have synergy, guess what happens?
They're regenerating.
Exactly. There is an actual energy that happens that creates that regeneration, and it's just kind of automatic. So let's say I have my doggie and I want to relax. I play with the dog. So I've talked about bringing our awareness to whatever part of our body is stressed and trying to deal with that, or bringing our awareness to whatever we're really worried about and try to set that, by, so what can I do about that now? But the other thing is to play, is to connect, because when we connect, there is an energetic renewal, right? And guess what? Relaxation is regeneration. See, I told you this is going to be a surprising perspective. I always called it the secret. The secret to relaxation is to allow ourselves to regenerate, because when we use substances, when we try to watch television to avoid it, we are not actually doing what we need to do in order to relax, which is bring awareness and connection into our lives. People do relax when they play with their dogs.
And also when you
children.
just hold the dog on your lap,
Yeah.
and you can feel the synergy there too.
Exactly. Synergy helps us to relax. Why? For the obvious reason, aside from the energetic reason, you don't feel alone. Let's say I'm sitting there worrying, oh my God, I can't pay my taxes. Oh, my daughter is using heroin, whatever it is. You're probably feeling alone. Some people pray. That's fine. Whether you believe in a higher power or not, sometimes prayer helps because it makes you feel like you're not alone. For God's sakes, that is a great way to relax, is to realize that you're not alone. Call a friend. Do something to remind yourself. And if you can't do that, take a walk. Go among the flowers. Take a walk in nature. What are you doing? You're feeling the energy. You're having an energetic renewal, and suddenly you don't feel so alone. And that is what's going to relax you. And so not being alone and being in connection will regenerate us. And that regeneration is part of the process of relaxation, because I let go of the stress, and instead suddenly I'm being fed. So much of the time we're just doing, giving, trying, striving, and we're putting out and putting out and putting out and putting out energy, and nothing is coming back in. What do you think of that? Doesn't that make sense?
Very, very interesting.
Right. Nothing is coming in. And so, we think we're relaxing when we're doing all these things, but we aren't, because nothing is coming into us to renew us after stressing, stretching, striving, the whole bit. So now I'm up to regeneration itself. Well, now you realize that in my world, regeneration is the key to all 3 R's. And what is regeneration? Regeneration is the process of renewing ourselves. We are renewing. For instance, let's take an electric car.
Mm-hmm.
If you shut it off and you leave it in the garage, is it going to renew or regenerate?
No.
No, it's resting. It's
Right.
relaxing, but it's not regenerating.
That's right.
In order for it to regenerate, you have to plug it in, guys. So regeneration is about getting back from the universe the energy that you need. It is filling up the battery. And with that energy, your body can repair itself. The mind can repair. It's like, oh my God. Now, there may be things you cannot regenerate. You know, you've just broken your back and you can't heal your spine, let's say. Okay, maybe that is the case. But whatever relaxation or real rest or regeneration you're capable of, go for it. You know, there might be other things that can regenerate. So I'm not saying everything can be regenerated, but our spirits can be regenerated. And when our spirits are regenerating, we are regenerating.
So the idea just occurred to me that if I've had an accident and I'm in the hospital and people are visiting, hold hands.
Yes.
And feel this connection and feel the movement of the energies between you and that other person.
That's right.
If nobody visits you, you might ask if you could hold the nurse's hand.
You know, it's a great thought, James.
Yeah.
Or put on music that regenerates you, that you can feel the healing music, which is soon going to be free for everybody. You listen to that music and it regenerates you. It regenerates brain cells. It actually regenerates the whole body, mind and spirit.
I've experienced that.
So one of the most important things is spiritual regeneration. Now, if you believe in spirit, but it's not regenerating you. Like if you feel guilty, okay, oh yeah, I'm going to regenerate. I'm going to do something spiritual. Oh God, help me. I'm such a sinner. Well, you know, I don't think that's particularly regenerative. You're not regenerating when you're blaming yourself. You're not regenerating when you're trashing yourself. You're not regenerating when you're worrying about, are you good? Are you bad? Are you going to hell? Right? So that may not be what I mean by spiritual regeneration, which is when you allow the energies of the universe to come into you and come through you, and you can feel that in your whole body, mind, and spirit. That is regeneration. So, to sum it up for tonight, rest is not doing nothing. Rest is the process of regenerating. And give yourself a way to do that. A dark room, a comfortable place to be, peace and quiet, relaxing music, whatever it is you need to really rest so that you're not resting, so that you are regenerating. Secondly, relaxation is not stuffing your feelings or trying to numb yourself, as you put it. Relaxation is bringing your awareness to what is causing you stress and trying to find a way to not feel alone with your problems, or to see what in your body, mind, and spirit is causing you stress and deal with that. And finally, regeneration is the process of renewal, which comes from connecting to connecting, that your body, mind, and spirit let you renew to the degree possible, you see, so that you can become new as possible, and find connection with people or music or other things that bring you that renewal. And it looks like we've got another.
Blanquita says hello, Beth and James, and she sends a heart of love.
Hola, Blanquita. So, the secret is that it's all regeneration. And that we've been often going about the whole thing the wrong way. That if we are becoming reliant on drugs to sleep, for example, we may not be able to regenerate. We really need to examine what we do for rest, relaxation, and regeneration, and get honest with ourselves and see, is this really bringing me the regenerative energy that all those 3 R's need and offer, so that we can get up the next day or 10 minutes later, having actually renewed ourselves. My name is Beth Green, otherwise known as Granny Rocks, and this is the Granny Raps and Rocks show. And we are so grateful that you came and you were with us today. And I invite you to come back next Wednesday and every Wednesday night at 6:30 Pacific time.
PM, by the way.
PM. Yes. So until next time, lots of love.
Yeah. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.